Hi. Now, as part of honoring our current president, I'd like to read some things from his 4th of July speech, which he had a long time to prepare. And so these are, of course, carefully chosen words. Donald Trump told us, quote, "In June of 1775, the Congressional Congress created a unified army of the revolutionary forces encamped around Boston, New York, and named after the great George Washington, Commander-in-Chief," which would have been news to George Washington because it was just called the Continental Army. Of course, when our president visited Mount Vernon, he suggested the name should have been have included the name George Washington for, PR purposes. So perhaps his suggestion would have been that the Army could have been known as the Husky Cougars, and sports fans in the state of Washington will understand that reference. Anyway, our president went on to say that the Continental Army suffered a bitter winter of Valley Ford, found glory across the waters of the delicate Delaware, and seized victory from Cornwallis of Yorktown, not to be confused with Cornwallis of Cincinnati, Ohio, or somewhere else. Quote, "Our army rammed the ramparts," which is quite a feat. You see, ramparts are the top part of a defensive wall. So I wasn't entirely clear how they got up to that. Pole vaulting, perhaps, trampolines, or perhaps hot air balloons. Anyway, to continue with our president, he said the Army took over the airports. Now, I'm sure we all remember the immortal words of Henry Wadsworth Longfellow about Paul Revere's ride. "The British march by land or sea, from the town to night, hang a lantern aloft in the belfry arch of the North Church Tower, as a signal light, one if by land, two if by sea, and I on the other shore will be, and hang a fourth if they're circling Logan Airport." Our president continues, "It had everything to do, and at Fort McHenry, under the rocket's red glare, it had nothing but victory. And when the dawn came, the star-spangled banner waved defiant." Of course, he is referring to September 14th, 1814, during the war with Britain, Second War with Britain. And apparently, the president believed that the soldiers had been fighting since 1775 for the past 39 years, so they would have been really tired. Thanks, Mr. President.